Hello, Kerry here. I'm doing a video today on the Sacral Chakra. I've got my orange candle going and I've got my cards. I have Ganesha. I'm not sure which of my guides I'm going to be calling upon. I have Metatron and I have a new deck that I got yesterday called the Angel Guide Oracle from Kyle Gray. And I've cleansed these cards, I've shuffled them a few times, looked through them all, put my energy into them, and I thought they were perfect to use for the Sacral Chakra reading because of the colour. So I was quite drawn to the colour with the orange that I've been surrounding myself in this week, in the last few days, and I've been eating orange food. I made a lovely soup with carrots and sweet potato and some squash and turmeric, and that was really nice. I have had some problems this week, and it's only really today that I've spent some time. I had a bit of a lie-in this morning because I wasn't very well last night. I had problems with my stomach and cramps in my lower abdomen in the sacral chakra area, so it was round the front and round the back as well. And I went to bed early last night. I got my kids in bed early and I went to bed and I said to them, I'm sorry, I just can't do anything tonight. I need to go to sleep, to rest. So, you know, the kids had to have a bit of an early night as well, and I just needed to rest up. And I was thinking I had something like irritable bowel syndrome, or that I've eaten something that didn't agree with me. But this morning, when I woke up and I was kind of thinking it over, I thought, well, it's no wonder that I'm having problems in that area while I'm doing this sacral chakra work. And I began to realise, actually, this week I've been suffering with some triggers, emotional triggers. I've been quite I felt this frustration, this sense of frustration, and I don't know where it's coming from. It's not quite anxiety. I've not really been able to do my work that I want to do. I've not been able to focus, and it's all sacral chakra stuff that's coming up for me. And this morning I had the realization that the sacral chakra, it's in the area of the womb, and that for me personally, I have a lot of womb wounds that I have not acknowledged. I had 2 miscarriages in 2010, 2011, and I've not given myself the opportunity to really process that. I just moved on from it and kind of I just got on with my life. And there have been times that I've looked back on the experiences that I had, because the first one that I had was a really traumatic experience, and although I've talked about it a few times, I've never fully processed it enough that I've been able to get to the point where I've released that trauma from what happened to me. And there's a lot of trauma, there's a lot of forgiveness that I need to work on. So I'm going to be working on that. And I thought, well, you know, working on the sacral chakra, it's no wonder that all of this is coming up now. And really, it's a perfect time for it to be happening, because I wasn't planning on doing these chakra meditations now. I've been working on the self exploration course, and bang smack in the middle of it, I suddenly have this urge that I need to start working on my chakras and doing some meditations and working on that. And I just went with it because that's how I work anyway. So I've kind of put the self exploration course on the back burner in favour for the chakra work that I'm doing. But I've realised it's this weekend, the full moon is in my sun sign. The sun is in Scorpio, which is my sun sign, and the full moon is in Taurus this weekend, which is it's the mother sign, isn't it? The Taurus is the earth mother sign, and I've got so much womb healing that I need to do in my sacral chakra, that I understand now why I was so compelled to actually start the chakra work last week. So I did the root chakra last week, so I'm on the sacral chakra this week. and it's just the perfect time to be doing this work. So that's my personal story. A little bit more personal information than I was planning to give out on this channel, but I do feel like when it comes to things like miscarriage and baby loss, I just felt like I wanted to share that with the sacral chakra work, if it brings up things like that, things from your past and these sorts of wounds, what's needed is healing and forgiveness, and actually allowing yourself to begin the letting go process of not having that past energy in this sacral area. These wounds can be healed, and they can be you know, forgiven and let go. So I felt like I wanted to share that. So yeah, the sacral chakra is obviously, for if you're a female, it's in the area of your womb, and it is linked into the element of water and your emotions. Water holds your emotions. I've got my water energy spray here. I'm going really cold. I've started to shiver a little bit. I'm just explaining how I don't understand why this shiver's come upon me, and I'm thinking that it could be spirit coming in, and I'm gonna actually, because it could be my mum, and getting a bit emotional. So this is all part of the sacral chakra. It's all about cleansing. I'm doing this on a personal level quite publicly, but I'm just going to go with it, and this is what's coming over me now. I'm feeling shivery. I feel like my mum is coming in, and that makes sense with it being the sacral chakra and the womb healing. It's linked into mother healing as well. So I'm going to spray this. This is the Rainbow Bridge Spirit Release spray. But I'm spraying this because I want to invite in the energy of my mum if she's around. She's welcome. She's welcome to be with me while I do this work. Okay, and I'm going to spray the water elemental. The Archangel Metatron Amandarelis spray. I use these a lot in my videos and my readings and in the course that I'm writing. I love these sprays. They really do. You can really feel the energies coming in. So this is the water elemental. It's going to help me link up with my emotions. I love this spray. It smells so good. And to balance that out, I've not got much of this left. I need to get some more of this. This is the Archangel Attunement and Connection spray, and it's Archangel Metatron. Comes in on the orange ray in the Amandarelis teaching. She's my spiritual teacher, so I follow her teachings. And Archangel Metatron comes in on the orange ray, and he's one of my guides, so I'm going to invite his energy in just for some support in this, if it will come out, because I've not got much left. Come on. Come on, Metatron, I need your energy here. I know he's here anyway, but I want this spray just to balance out the energies and get some divine masculine energy coming in as well. Thank you. Lovely. Right. Okay, so Archangel Metatron. I'm going to go to these cards first. And we'll see what Archangel Metatron wants to be included in this sacral chakra healing. Okay, so what's the first card, Archangel Metatron? Okay, so we've got the family card. And on the bottom we've got the healing. I've got to go with the flow. No, I'm just going to take the bottom two. So family healing is what I've just been talking about. It's healing the ancestral wounds, but also the wounds within your own body, the energies that have been I suppose dormant is the word, that maybe you haven't had the time or the opportunity or realised the importance of healing these wounds and letting go of the past issues and the past pain that you've experienced. So Metatron's just telling us here that it's important to take the time to stop, to allow this healing to occur, and we can call in his energy. His energy comes through on the orange ray, as Amanda Ellis teaches, but we can utilize any of the colors of the rainbow that we feel we need or that we connect to for our individual healing. If you see this card at the top coming through, it's the white light, and through the white light, by visualizing pure white light, that's how you can access all the different colors of the rainbow, because within the white light is all of the colors of the rainbow. Okay, what's next, Metatron? Okay, this came out as well. I'm sure this came out. So these two cards both came out in the root chakra reading. So I'm getting a sense that this is just something that's important when you're doing any sort of healing work, is to do it with the attitude of gratitude and with being in the alignment with the energy of abundance rather than lack. So if you approach this healing with a grateful vibration, and you approach your ancestors and your family with a loving attitude and one of gratitude and abundance and thanks, then I think these cards are just explaining that that's the approach to have. Not, you know, when you're doing work on your past wounds, it's easy to approach it from a victim mentality mode, and this happened to me, and this was, you know, it was so traumatic, and it, you know, it's not negating trauma that you've been through, but what's important is to approach this healing work with an open and receptive attitude, being open to receiving the healing and being thankful that you've been given this opportunity and this realization to do the healing work. Okay, what's next, Archangel Metatron? Earth. It's a very earthy feel between these two cards. So what we're looking at is, in the foreground here, we've got new seeds shooting up, and we've got the square. I can't remember the geometric name of this shape, but it's a cube as I know it. So we've got the cube, which is it's related to the root chakra. So I think these cards are telling us, because a lot of the same cards are coming out that were in my root chakra reading, and I think there's a connection between the root chakra and the sacral chakra. So in doing the sacral chakra work, it's also important to not forget what you've already done on your base chakra work, and to ground yourself into the earth, and to come at it with this attitude of blessings and thanks and abundance, which is all linked into the earth element. They seem to be coming out in pairs, these cards. So that's how I'm feeling. Okay, we've got a wake-up call, and I'm going to pull another one because that's how I'm feeling that these cards are going. There's two links in together. Okay, we got this card with the last reading as well. This reading is so similar to the root chakra reading. So we've got a wake-up call. You've got to be aware of the signs and synchronicities that are occurring around you. And green heart healing. It's my mum. This is quite a private reading, but I'm sure it can apply to other people as well. But this is the card that I personally associate with my mum, because her name was Christine Green, and because of the nature of it with the heart healing card. And when I pull this card, I know that my mum's close, so I feel like this is mother healing coming through for me personally. So I'm going to make sure that included in the meditation that there's a womb healing, a mother healing. I'm still feeling shaky. Yeah, I think it's my mum. I think my mum's really close. It's Halloween on Saturday. It's Thursday today, and the day after tomorrow is Halloween. So they say that during this time of year, the veil between the spirit world and the physical world is very thin, and it's very easy for spirit to come in much closer to you at this time of year. And I'm sure that my mum is really close to me right now. I'm feeling the chill of spirit. I'm feeling shaky, and I'm getting all the signs that my mum is close. We've got red. We've got red, which is the base chakra card. This is the one I was expecting to come through last week. Safety, strength, and power. So it's a reminder that the work that we've done on the root chakra still needs to be incorporated, grounding, and you know, making sure that we're balanced in our power, standing in our power. And during this sacral chakra healing, that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be taking my power back. I'm going to be taking control of my body back. And although I have felt for a long time that these things have happened to me, especially on a physical level, like my weight. I've struggled with weight for a long time, and I've not taken responsibility for it. I've put that down to having babies and it changing my body type, and you know, just being unable to lose weight since having my kids. But I really need to actually take that power and remind myself, no, I'm in control. Okay, we've got new dawn. Exactly what I've just been saying. We're taking our power back, doing this sacral chakra work. We're bringing our responsibility into ourself. This is us. We're responsible for what happens in our life, in our body, ultimately our emotions, how we feel. We can take control, and we can create this new dawn. The new dawn energy is looking forward into the future, and it's about ascension from 3D to 5D as well. And to ascend from 3D to 5D, you need to leave behind all of those negative mindsets and emotions that have been dormant in you. It's really time to let them go now. Okay, is there any more Metatron? Is there anything else that needs to come out? I think it might be time to move on to the next deck. I'll just see if anything comes out. Okay. Blue. I'm reacting to these cards because what happened is I made a video on this subject a couple of days ago, but my phone wouldn't record, so I recorded it on my laptop, and the quality is just so poor that I don't feel like I want to share it. but all the same cards are coming out. So that's why I'm reacting to these cards. So we've got blue, Madonna and Mother in. So it's a definite connection. If you see how she's holding her hands are cupped, and that's, to me, symbolizing the vessel that is the sacral chakra. So the cup symbolism and the vessel symbolism. I think the sacral chakra symbol has got like a crescent shape, but it's on the bottom, so it looks like a vessel. And I think that sort of imagery in terms of the sacral chakra is perfect for the visualization of filling your cup and filling it with this white light, or blue light, whatever healing light. Green, we've got green as well, we've got red, we've got all the colours of the rainbow coming out in this reading. So I think maybe filling the sacral chakra with rainbow colours might be something that I incorporate into the base chakra, sacral chakra meditation. And I'm going to pull one more card, and then I'm going to move on to the Angel Guide Oracle. Oh, that one definitely wanted to come out. It's the baby in the womb. We've got the baby in the womb, birthing the new, which is a card that for me comes with the new dawn. We're birthing the new, evolving. So this card's got multiple meanings for me. Obviously it's a nod to the womb, the sacral chakra womb healing that needs to be done, the mother healing, and the fact that, you know, we have to, it's shaped like a heart. The womb in this picture is shaped like a heart, so it's sending love to, for me, I'm going to be sending lots of love to the babies that I've lost, babies that are in spirit, and my mum who's in spirit. So I'm getting emotional again. I'm going to spray this Rainbow Bridge spray. Again, I'm going to ask my babies to come close, and I'm going to acknowledge my babies in spirit. Sending love to my babies, and to my mum in spirit, and to my dad. And I'm going to ask Archangel Metatron to come in again. I need some more of this. Come on, Metatron. I'm going to use this spray until there is none left. None of it should be wasted. There we go. Archangel Metatron coming in again. Okay, so this is the ultimate aim, really, isn't it? It's evolving, it's moving on and moving forward. Okay, my hands are going crazy, tingling like mad. I'm having a real physical reaction to this sacral chakra work. I'm getting the shakes, I'm getting cold, I'm getting bloated stomachs. I've actually had physical pain. So it's I think I'm purging a lot. I'm purging a lot right now. And I'm hoping that this time next week I'll be feeling a lot better. And I'll be working on the solar plexus energy as well next week, which is the yellow energy of joy and confidence. But for now, this is quite tough. This is tough work. Okay. So the Angel Oracle. Let's see what comes out from this. So what else needs to be included in the sacral chakra reading? Oop. Clear, cancel, release. That's just speaks for itself, really, isn't it? Clearing all the old energy, cancelling its effect on you, and not allowing past wounds to hold you back any longer, basically. And release. That's what I'll be doing with this full moon at the weekend. She's coming into her power there. She's she's completely linked to the light here. This light energy. There's angelic presence in that picture there as well. I can see angel wings. Well, these are angel guides, so it's the angel guide deck, so there's bound to be angelic presence. But she's bringing in that energy. She's emanating that energy, that light. This lady is fully in her power. Love that card. I'm going to go to the book because this is a brand new deck for me. I've not used it before. Whenever you have a negative thought or say something you wish you hadn't, you have the capacity to remove that idea or energy from your own energy by saying the powerful affirmation, clear, cancel, release. Angels are ready and willing to help you clear anything that could be standing between you and inner peace. When you draw this card, you are also being encouraged to clear any clutter from your life. But I would say this is more to do with clearing emotional baggage with our chakra work. Excuse me. Okay. Is there anything else from this deck to do with that should be included in the Sacral Chakra? Compassion. Okay. We've got the lotus flower in the heart space. So it links in with heart healing. So yeah, maybe linking the heart chakra to the sacral chakra in some way, but I don't know. I need to think about that one. But some sort of heart expansion. Let me go to the book. Compassion. Changing how you see yourself will help change how others see you. Angels are surrounding you at this time and encouraging you to see yourself through their loving and holy eyes. All of the ups and downs you have faced, all of the insecurities you have overcome, and all of the setbacks you have moved beyond are testament to your resilience and strength. So have compassion and respect for yourself. Okay, so yeah, this is about releasing all of those past wounds. Releasing all of those past wounds, and ultimately I was talking about sending love out to spirit, but we also need to remember to fill our own cups with love from us, from ourselves, with self-love. I think one more card from the angel guides, and I think that's probably enough. Oh, bending my cards. Okay, one more card. Whoop. Cut the cords. Cut the cords of the past. So maybe some cord cutting visualization, which links into the womb, doesn't it? And womb healing. That's perfect, really, isn't it? Again, I'm going to go to the cut the cords. In spirituality, cords are the energetic bonds that connect us to a situation, person or place. There are different types of cords, but in this context they are connections to situations or people that can have a negative and draining effect on us. We can also create a negative cord when we have an expectation of the outcome of a situation, especially when it is outside of our control. This is an important time for you to release attachments to people, places, situations, outcomes, or anything else that could be limiting your experience of joy. Angels are guiding you to surrender the need to direct and control. When you ask your angels to support you in cutting the cords, they will help dissolve the connections that are hooking you into a negative situation. You have to do your part too by removing yourself from harmful and draining situations. Okay, so ultimately cutting the cords is an act of self-care and self-love. So I like that. I really like those cards that we got from this, to do with the Sacral Chakra, compassion, clear, cancel and release, and cutting cords. That's excellent. Okay, the last thing I'm going to do in this video I'm going to find out which archangels want to come in to support us in this work. So I've got, these are incense sticks, but they've each got the different archangel's name on. So we've got Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Ariel, Archangel Raphael, Archangel Jophiel, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Gabriel, and Archangel Shamuel. But I'm also going to take the one who I notice is missing, Archangel Uriel, because I have actually started working with Archangel Uriel and the Silver Flame. So I'm just going to include that in the thing, and I'm going to pick, see which archangel wants to come through to help us. Okay, it's this one. Archangel Michael, protection. Archangel Jophiel, self-care, self-love. And Archangel Sandalphon. And I will of course be bringing Archangel Metatron through anyway. Okay, so we had Archangel Sandalphon and Archangel Jophiel last week with the root chakra, so I think keeping that link to the root chakra is going to be good. And then Archangel Michael to come in for some spiritual protection while we're doing such intense emotional healing. Okay, so I'll be working with those three archangels during this reading, so during this meditation. So we've got healing family wounds, grounding, making sure we're coming at it with an attitude of abundance and thanks, heart healing, and a wake-up call. It's time now. It's time to get this healing done so that we can move on. We've got to remember to ground and come into our own power. We take control. We take responsibility now for ourselves. There's no more blame. We need to forgive. We need to move on to the new dawn energy so that we can evolve and birth anew with mother healing, nurturing ourselves, nurturing our children, nurturing our parents, whether they are on earth or in spirit. Love it. And then we've got clear, cancel and release, something that we can take forward with us. It's a tool that we can help to make sure that we don't bring any more negative energy into our auras as we're moving forward. Making sure that we have an attitude of compassion to ourselves, not forgetting to fill our cups with love for ourselves. And cutting the cords of the past. Some visualization on cutting the cords of the past with Archangels Michael, Sandalphon and Jophiel. Sounds good. Sounds good to me. So that's going to be the outline, the inspiration and the yeah, the inspiration for the meditation is coming through these cards, and I'm going to be recording that meditation soon. So hope you enjoyed that. Thank you for watching. Bye.